So today I had a conversation with a buyer. We were talking about finding a diamond in the rough property, and this is one of them, and I'm gonna tell you why. So this was cut really heavy. They've come in here and they've cut this, and as I do a little slow pan, this is an example of a shelter wood cut, and this was done 5 years ago. I'm gonna say they take everything out except for about 10, 12 decent trees per acre. But the result is this, and I'm standing on what's probably an old log landing deck. And the benefit to these though, and why this is a diamond in the rough, is there are trails all over in here, and this habitat is thick, it's extreme, it's holding. I'm in a little bowl here, there's ridges all around me. There's a guy right here, he knows what he's looking for. But what you can do is you can come into these areas. Most of the work is done. You can come in and you can clear this out, and you can make these little pockets of food habitat with hardly any effort at all. And you can buy these properties a little undervalued because the timber is gone and it just doesn't appeal to a lot of people. So while it is visually not stunning, it's got a ton of hunting potential, and this is what you look for. This is what I look for. This just needs a little bit of TLC, a little lipstick on the pig, and it could be a great hunting property. So look for this kind of stuff. If it looks ugly, it's an opportunity. Okay, here's a perfect example. Shelter wood. A couple trees, nothing quality trees, but these are the seed trees, and they left these standing, and all around it is nothing but thick, nasty briars, deer holding power. But when your forester comes in and says, I'm going to do a shelter wood cut, it's going to make great habitat, and it will in about 5 years. This is what you're going to get. This is what it is, shelter wood cut right here. Great deer habitat, not so great for resale, because aesthetically it kind of loses the appeal to a lot of people. But if you're hunting, this is dynamite. Let's keep looking. Okay, here's another example. So this was a log landing here. I'm going to say it's about a ½ acre in size. It goes up the ridge a little bit. There's a nice trail road coming in. You could get your equipment in here, but right now there's nothing to see here. But this is open ground that could easily be cleaned out. Little bulldozer work. Put some food down here. I got a bowl. There's a ridge on that side. There's a ridge on this side. And just look at this. I mean, the deer are going to pour out of these hills if this is a food plot. If you'd have any problem, you'd not have enough food here for the deer. So opportunity where it looks ugly, that's what you're looking for. You can do something with this. Okay, so now I've moved into some more mature timber, as you can see, but there's a difference here when you read a listing and it says it's got good timber. This is often good timber to a lot of people selling real estate, but this is not money timber. There's no value here money-wise. Yeah, it's holding squirrels and maybe the deer move through here, but it's all small, all undesirable species. All the oak has been taken out. Got some ash, got some maple coming up. Nothing of value. So when you read a listing and they talk about timber, you got to dig into it a little bit deeper. It might not be harvestable money timber. It could just be woods. Okay, now we're moving into a different cut. You can see there's mature forest here, and this is more what people like to see. They love these trails to go for a stroll, and the timber wasn't as cut as heavily, and there's actually some pretty good standing timber up there, and this is what people like to see. Now, I as a hunter like to see this edge and these areas that don't look so good. They've been opened up, but it punched a hole in the sky, and the sunlight hit the forest floor, and that is the explosion, and all the woody browse have grown up. But from a sales perspective, that's money right there. What a beautiful scene that is. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this video up. So this is diamond in the rough. They came in here, they cleaned out the trees. He's taken the timber. The infrastructure is all here to come in and put food plots in, little hidey holes, some bigger ones on some of the log landings, and really turn this into just a deer mecca. Hey, I'm Neil Hauger, and I'm a land specialist with Whitetail Properties Real Estate. I want to be your guy in the land business. Thanks for watching.